Hello everybody, welcome once again to my channel Krishna Singh Dev. Today we are meeting here for class 12 students. Students, for the chapter which we are doing is called issue of debenture. In the previous class we had seen how to pass the journal entries for issue of debenture with terms of redemption. Theoretically this topic is completed. Today we are going to do a practical question on this so that we get the hands-on experience how to pass the journal entries for this particular topic. Let's get started. The question which we are going to do today is from year 2014 ISC question paper, and this is an important question for both the board CBSE and ISC. So here is the question in front of you on your screen. As I told you earlier, this question is from ISC board 2014. From where can you get it? This must be given in various books, or if this paper is available, I'm not very sure 2014's paper is available or no. So if it is available, you can find it on cbse.org site as well. Fine, let us start doing this. The question is into 4 parts, and this question at that time had come for 10 marks. So each case is different. First one is, let us read the requirement. You are required to pass journal entries for the issue of debentures in the following condition. Number 1, Ben Limited issued 5,000 12% debentures, 100 each at par, means issues at par, redeemable 5% premium after 5 years. This, when they are redeeming, is irrelevant for us for this particular chapter, but yes, what is the term of redemption is important. So 5% premium. So students, we are going to pass the journal entries for this. You will write on the top journal entries. And obviously you have to make the format also. I'm skipping to make the format and narration for this particular video because it will take time if I start doing that as well. And I'm assuming that all my students know this. So first entry is going to be students bank account debit. And here, since all the money is taken at one go only, debenture application and allotment account will be open. So our entry number 1 is bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. Application and allotment account. And 5,000 debenture multiplied by 100, so it becomes to 5 lakh. If you want, you can write it under the brackets also how this figure has come. 5,000 multiplied by 100, so this is 5 lakh rupees. Now the second entry will be of closing this debenture application and allotment account, and obviously the second entry will include the loss on issue of debenture also, because we are redeeming these debentures at 5% premium. So the entry is going to be debenture application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit, to what is the name of debenture? The name of debenture is 12% debenture. To 12% debentures, and also to premium on redemption of debenture. Now very important, when we write the number of debenture multiplied by face value, it comes in front of debenture account, because always the face value goes over there. Here we are going to write the amount of loss. So 5,000 multiplied by, what is the amount of loss? 5%. So 100 rupees multiplied by 5% is 5. 25,000 is the loss amount. Here also 5 lakh rupees, what we had it credited it with 5 lakhs, so it will be debited also with 5 lakh rupees, and again 5,000 multiplied by 5, 25,000 is loss. So this is our second entry with term of redemption, but we all know by now that this loss on issue of debenture has to be closed or written off. So the third entry will also be passed, where in absence of any other information, statement of profit and loss will be used, statement of P&L debit to loss on issue of debenture. And this loss on issue of debenture amount is going to be 25,000. I hope you all understood this, students. Now let us do the second part of the question. The second part of the question is Rex Limited. The second part of the question is Rex Limited issued 2,12% debenture of rupees 100 each at a discount of 2%. Means while issuing the debenture, we have a loss of rupees 2 per debenture, and these debentures are redeemable at premium of 5%. So total 7 rupees loss is there. 2 rupees belonging to discount on issue of debenture and 5 rupees belonging to loss on issue of debenture. Oh, okay, we will pass the entry. There are 2 lakh debentures. Okay, 2 lakh debentures. Let me just check with the question. I have the question. Okay, sorry. One figure is missing over here. These are rupees 2 lakh. Okay, because otherwise it will become a very big figure. Too many zeros will come. Rupees 2 lakh. So rupees 2 lakh will be divided by 100 first. So rupees 2 lakh divided by 100 means it will become 20,000 debentures. Let us pass the journal entries for this case. Okay. Here I have done the wrong numbering. Let me correct this numbering first. This was part A's entry, and this is entry number 1 of part A. This is entry number 2 of part A, and this is entry number 3 of part A. Now we are starting with part B, where we are issuing 20,000 debentures. So the first entry is going to be bank account debit to debenture application and allotment. And here we are writing 20,000 debenture multiplied by 98. Why multiplied by 98? Because the discount on issue of debenture was rupees 90. So 20,000, 20%, sorry, 2%, sorry, not 20%, 2%. 2% was discount on issue of debenture was there. So 20,000 multiplied by 98 rupees we are going to write over here. So 20,000 multiplied by 98 is 1,96,000 rupees. We are going to receive from our debenture holders 1,96,000 rupees. Okay. So why 2 rupees less we are getting? Because we are giving the discount of this much of amount. Now let's go for the next entry of this. Here we have to be careful while passing the entry, because this is the case where there is loss on issue of debenture and discount on issue of debenture both. And I had told you people that there is no need to pass different entry for discount on issue of debenture and loss on issue of debenture. So there will be one entry only pass for both the losses, which is loss on issue of debenture. So how the entry is going to be passed? The entry will be debenture application and allotment account debit loss on issue of debenture account debit. I'll tell you the figures later. First let me just pass the entry. Loss on issue of debenture account debit to what is the name of debenture. I will just refer from the book here. The name of debenture is 12% again. So there is 12% debenture account, and again premium on redemption of debenture. So here we are going to write 1,96,000. What we had credited, we have debited the same amount. Loss on issue of debenture is 5 plus 2, or I should rather write 2 plus 5. Okay, you understood that what is 5? 5 is premium on redemption of debenture and 2 rupees is discount on issue of debenture. This will be multiplied with 20,000 rupees. So we are multiplying 7 with 20,000 rupees. So 1,40,000 is the total amount of loss which company is suffering. This is a capital loss. Now when we talk about the number of debenture, there are 20,000 debenture multiplied by 100. So this is going to be sorry, I made a mistake. The number of debentures were 2000 everywhere instead of 20,000. I should have written 2000. So please make this change. It is 2000 multiplied by 98, 1,96,000, 1,96,000. Here 20,000 multiplied 2000 multiplied by 7 is 14,000, not 1,40,000. And here also these are 2000 debentures. Please make this correction. Now here what I am going to write, 5 rupees is the loss on issue of debentures, loss on premium on redemption of debenture. So this is how much, this is going to be 10,000 rupees. Is our entry tallying? Yes, definitely it is tallying. Let us understand it once again, how these figures came. See, if I go back to the question and show you, the question is saying Rax Limited issued rupees 2 lakh. So first of all, if we divide it by 100, 2000 is the number of debenture, which I by mistakenly told you 20,000 earlier. Please make that correction. Discount is 2%. So 2% is 100 rupee multiplied by 2%. So 2% discount, and premium is 5%. Whenever the debentures are issued at discount, we are going to write the same discounted amount in the first entry. Means bank account debit to debenture application and allotment will be with 98 rupees, 100 minus 2%. So 2000 multiplied by 98, 1,96,000 you are receiving over here. Then when you go for the next entry is debenture application and allotment with 1,96,000 rupees. Then here are two losses. One loss at the time of issue of debenture, which is 5 rupees per debenture, and another loss is rupees 2 at the time of issue the debenture. So 5 plus 2, total loss is 7 rupees. 7 will be multiplied with number of debentures, which are 2000. So the total loss which a company is facing is 14,000 rupees. Now 12% debenture will be always multiplied with the face value. So 2000 multiplied by 100. So this figure comes to 2 lakh rupees. Okay. So next is premium on redemption of debenture. This is the premium which company is paying at the time of redemption of debenture. It was 5%, means 5 rupees. That is why we have multiplied it with 5 over here. Don't get confused that here if I have written 7 rupees, here also 7 has to be written. No, 7 will not be written over here. Here you are going to write only 5 rupees. Now the last part of this is we have to write down the entry for writing off the loss, capital loss. So we will write off this loss from statement of profit and loss. A statement of P and L will be debited to loss on issue of debenture, which is 14,000 rupees. I hope this is clear to you all, students. Now we are good to go for case number C. What is case C? Let's go and check. The case C is telling Josh Limited issued 6,000 12% debenture of 100 each at a premium of 5%, redeemable at 10% premium after 6 years. Good question. Here we will understand how to write off the loss from security premium. So let's write down the question. First entry will be bank account debit to debenture application and allotment. Debenture application and allotment. And this is going to be 6,000 debenture multiplied by, their debentures are issued at 105 rupees. So 6,000 multiplied by 105. So when I do 6,000 multiplied by 105, this figure is 6,30,000. So you are receiving from your debenture holder 6,30,000, but out of this 5 rupees belongs to security premium. Now when you are redeeming these debentures, you are redeeming these debentures at 10% premium. So what will be the entry? Look over here. The entry is going to be debenture application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit, to percentage debenture. What is the name of debenture? Here also it is 12%. 12% debentures. I hope you are able to see it. To securities premium, here securities premium will also come, securities premium, and another premium is premium on redemption. So in the first case, it will be 6,000 multiplied by 105. Here it is going to be 6,000 multiplied by 10. Here it is going to be 6,000 multiplied by 100, 6,000 multiplied by 5, and 6,000 multiplied by 10, like this. So this is going to be 30,000, this is going to be 6 lakh rupees, and this is going to be 60,000. Here 6 lakh 30,000, and here it is going to be 60,000. Understood? Now, the most important part of this question is, this case is writing of loss on issue of debenture. So, loss on issue of debenture is 60,000 rupees, whereas security premium has a balance of 30. So, first we are going to utilize the security premium amount. Securities premium will be debited with full amount. Security premium account will be debited with 30,000 rupees. Statement of P&L with the remaining amount to loss on issue of debenture. Which is 60,000. So this entry is a star marker entry. This you have to remember quite properly. I am teaching very slow for the same purpose, so that you can understand properly and you have to write with me. Okay, now let us move to the last part of the question. What is the last part of question? The last part of question is saying Oxygen Limited issued 30,000 7% debenture of 100 each to a creditor of rupees. Here is rupees sign which is missing. Rupees 25,000 in full satisfaction of the claim the company had purchased machinery from him. So this is consideration other than cash. So here there is no term of redemption as such. Oxygen Limited issued 30,000 debentures of 7% to a creditor of 25,000. So here what are we going to do? First of all, we will pass the journal entry for buying the machinery, though it is not written that this machinery entry has to be passed, but yes, we had bought machinery from this creditor, so we will creditor for machinery account has to be credited first. So let us do this way. First, though it is not a same concept, this is some other concept which is consideration other than cash, which has come over here, but since it has come over here, let us do it. So D part of the question is, first of all, we are going to write machinery account debit to creditor, which is 25,000. The machinery was purchased for 25,000. Now how the discharge of this is done? They have done creditors account debit 25,000, and in the discharge they are issuing the debentures of 30,000. Okay, so let's see when it is coming 30,000, how it is possible. To what is the name of debenture? It is 7% debenture. It is 7% debenture. I was writing 12. 7% debentures. I forgot that you would not be able to see. Yeah, I have taken it up now. 7% debentures account, which are 30,000 debenture of 100 each. Okay, so rupees 30,000, sorry, rupees 30,000 debenture. Now this entry is not tallying. Why number of debentures are coming more? See, whenever you divide a number with a lesser number, okay, let's say 25,000 is divided by 100, your answer is going to come 2500. But if this 25,000 is divided by 90, your answer is going to come bigger, 277, something like that. Means there was definitely discount on issue of debenture, so that account will come over here, discount on issue of debenture. Okay, discount on issue of debenture account is going to come over here. It will be debited with the balancing figure 5,000, though you can do the calculation and find out number of debentures. Right now, I am not telling you that calculation. I am just writing the balancing figures for the sake of easy understanding. Okay, now Since the loss on issue of debenture account, discount on issue of debenture account is open, it has to be closed also. So how are we going to close? From statement of P&L. Statement of P&L will be debited to discount on issue of debenture. Discount on issue of debenture. This is going to be 5,000 rupees. I hope student you understood. See, the number of debentures issued was 3,000. You have understood this part, how this 5,000 came. 5,000 is the balancing figure, and since the balancing figure can only be on the debit side, so it will be considered as a loss. So this is loss or discount on issue of debenture which has to be written off. So students, we are done with this. The concept issue of debenture with terms of redemption. In this D part was not issue of debenture with terms of redemption, but this was a good question which had come in the previous year paper also. So I hope you understood this concept very well now. In the coming classes, we are going to understand how to pass the entries for writing of discount on issue of debenture. So we will meet once again in the coming lectures. Till then, bye and have a great day. And yes, do not forget to subscribe the channel. Many of you are coming and watching our lectures. I would really appreciate if you could subscribe the channel and like and share our videos. Bye.